Welcome back to another vlog, everyone. Today the search begins for our next project. I thought the easiest way for us to look at where we're looking at essentially is to have a map, so that we can talk through the whole reasoning behind where we're looking, yeah?
And hopefully, what we're going to do after, we're going to go for a little drive.
We're going to go for a little drive after, to have a look at a few little villages, and also, depending on where it is, I have places in my mind that I've visited in the past, sneakily, and I wanted to show you, depending whether they end up in that area or not. Let's start off by putting Lagorce on the map, and showing where Bordeaux is, and we can start narrowing the search down. Here is Lagorce. Now we're in agreement that we don't want to be south of Lagorce, we want to be between Lagorce and Bordeaux, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so the blue line is obviously the Garonne. So let's get going on that. So we're going to draw a line underneath Lagorce, and that is a no-go.
That poor map.
I'm going to get another pen. If we go across to the other side of the Garonne, there are problems with floodplains, so all those floodplains are out of the question, so I'm going to draw a line through all those floodplains on the other side of the Garonne. Also, by the time you've got to the other side of the river and got to the nearest villages, it starts getting a bit of time, really. You're talking 15 minutes. So as soon as you cross over the Garonne and get to the nearest towns, it's either very built up or it's a bit further away, and it's all very flat. With not many views, and very quickly it gets very expensive. So I'm thinking to literally cross off the left, the left bank. What do you think, Anna?
Well, yes.
I think maybe not draw black lines through it for the time being, but we'll ignore that for the time being. Okay. So that leaves us with a kind of narrow channel that follows the Premier Côte, which is the hilly bit of Bordeaux. So I'm going to kind of draw a roughish line from Lagorce to Boyak, which is a village very close to Bordeaux, and it's very expensive.
Great, it's a beautiful little village.
Yes. So there we go. We have our search area here. So this is Lagorce here, we've got this big line, and then there's lots of little villages on the way to Bordeaux. So you've got Saint-Capray de Bordeaux, Cam, Cansac, Camblaine-Menac, Senac, the limit Carignan de Bordeaux, but I don't think that's properly in our zone, but we'll say that as well. And then you've got Boyak. The problem with Boyak is finding anywhere to build on is going to be hard and expensive.
Because it's way too close to Bordeaux.
Yeah. One last thing, we have again kind of lowland and floodplain that's just going to be taken off that map. So Anna, let's get going. We're going to go have a look at a few little villages, and there are, like I say, some sites that I've seen along my travels. One in particular I think is for sale, but there's a bit of a story behind that one. And then other places that I like the look of, that we're in an age at the moment where it's possible to go to a viticultor, so somebody producing wine, and offer them some money for their vines, and they'd probably be open to selling. Here we are on the backside of Camb, up in the hills. So Anna.
Ed, what are we doing here? This is where we upload videos.
Well, yeah, we're about 200 yards up the road up there. We actually, we come here to upload videos. Well, whilst I was coming here often on my own, I actually came and had a look at this, and I wanted to show you the views and the fact that there's already a building and then a rubble building behind. It's one of those you'd have to convince somebody to sell, wouldn't you? But look at these views. Actually, the rubble building is actually on another piece of land next to it. But the key with the rubble building is you got a lot of rubble to actually then start building with afterwards. But
Where is the rubble building?
it's kind of under some kind of undergrowth over that way.
I don't even see it.
Well, of course not. So, what do you think about this site?
It's a no for me because you're right next to vines. I heard the tractor in the background. That means this is gonna have like people spraying.
Yeah, no, the idea was that you bought the vines with it.
No, this is not my spot.
No?
No.
On to the next. So we're just past Cam, towards Bordeaux, between Cam and Cansac, and we've spotted this place before, haven't we, Anna?
Yes, we have.
We actually talked to somebody that knew the owner, and the owner is apparently a very good doctor in Bordeaux, and yeah, he's just hanging on to it really. It's got turrets.
It does. They look adorable.
Very old, and a mini chateau, I'd call it. But very old. So, there are a few problems with this property. The guy's not really wanting to sell. It's his summer home, but I don't know whether he comes here very often. But the big problem is, it's down in a valley and it gets very damp in winter and doesn't really get much better in summer. So, for me, it's a big no-no. What do you think, Hannah?
No, it's definitely no. And it's not for sale yet.
Yeah, but also, we're looking to build, so let's keep going. It was a nice little stop off.
Oh, it is, it is.
So you just made it stop, didn't you, Anna?
Yes, I did, because I spotted.
Well, yeah, there's a big building behind here. I knew about this. And yeah, it kind of looks in not such a good way, but then again, you look at the gutters and they're brand new gutters for the roof. So
Oh no, so it's not.
I don't think it's abandoned or anything, but looking at the vines here, whoever owns these vines, it's really dilapidated. They've been literally abandoned, those vines.
Yeah, they've been left. What a shame that is, but that's good news for us.
Yeah, I mean the only problem is there's that water tower in the background, but starting to get the views that I was talking about though. You can't see them, we'll go maybe a little bit further on after, but starting to get those nice views of out into the distance. Here we are, Anna. We've just arrived near Cansac, near the village of Cansac. And this is possibly the most interesting of all the sites I wanted to show you today, because this one's actually for sale. The land and a house that goes with the land. Of course, there's no planning on the land, and you'd have to try and contact the Mairie for that. But you get great views from here, and it's a nice big 5-acre plot.
Sounds like a nice, good size, and I think it even has the views that you like. Because over there we have the river.
And in the background, Grave et les Landes.
I can see a nice chateau in the background.
And also, I'm pretty sure from this view you can see, you can probably see a bit of Bordeaux too.
I think this is the nicest spot so far.
Yeah, unfortunately the owner's not in, but we can always contact him for a proper visit. Welcome to Rustling in the Hedges with Ed and Anna. What do you think, guys? Do you think this is a good view from what you can see? Pop a little comment and see what you think.
Ed, you're making a friend, aren't you?
Well, yeah. Is it a mule? Is that what you call them?
Yeah.
Hello. Or should I be saying bonjour? Hello.
Yeah, a bit.
Like, what are you doing speaking English to me? Are you after food? Is that what you want?
Oh, you're getting more coming.
Coming over. Well, even if we don't find anything today, at least we made some friends, Anna.
You're getting all 3 friends, Ed.
4.
4? Is there a 4th one?
Yeah.
Oh yes, oh my goodness, yeah, you're getting everyone coming.
Oh, if you come in. Oh, that one's a cheeky one. I'm not going near that one. Oh, okay, let's get going. Let's go have a look at the village of Cansac. Because I think the Mairie have just invested quite a lot of money in the little village.
Bye,
See you later,
guys. So cute.
So Cansac's now become a beautiful little village. It was already nice, but they spent a lot of money on all of the kind of road infrastructure, and the Mairie's been completely renovated. There's everything you really need: boulangerie, restaurant, bar. So they have a tennis court and floodlit football pitch as well. It's got so much amenities here in Cansac. Everything you could need in a little French village. Here we are in Boyak, top end towards Bordeaux of the whole area that we were looking at, and it's probably top end on price too, because it's a very expensive area of Bordeaux, but beautiful views of the city, more than the river and the... Oh, I've made another friend. So yeah, beautiful views of the city rather than the valley and the river. So Boyak's had a lot spent on it too, and it also has some exceptional restaurants. It was a Michelin-starred restaurant, a very nice hotel, and 3 or 4 other restaurants up here. It's just another beautiful little town. Of course there's tennis courts, indoor and outdoor. I think there's football somewhere up here as well. So yeah, everything you could want in a little French village. The reason we're here is because Anna found a terrain à bâtir, so a building land, in the community of Boyak. Not sure whether it has views or not sure whether it's too close to the road or not. We're going to go find all that out now. So this is where you'd found building plots, isn't it, Anna?
Yes.
It was an abandoned chateau not so long ago.
It was, yes.
It's been bought and then they've done a lot of plots on it. But it's kind of hemmed in, isn't it? Lots of plots all close together.
I wasn't expecting this, but at least we've come to see it, and
yeah, it's really close to the ring road as well, isn't it?
yes, we can hear the ring road, so
it's quite loud.
So well, this is, we don't even need to try and ask them to film or anything. This is definitely a no.
Yeah, no, it's not what we're looking for.
No.
So we're back at Lagorce. Anna's made me fish out this other map because she prefers it. I suppose it is a little bit more romantic. It's one that we used, I think back at like episode 5 and 6 of our vlog, something like that.
Even episode 2.
Yeah. So let's show you where we went today then. So Longueron is here. This is a much smaller map, so you can see we just kind of went in this yellow area here, really, all the way up there.
Yes, let me zoom in. There we go, and we have Bordeaux there, so we're
Bordeaux's
just
here.
Yeah, just across Bordeaux.
So we stopped towards Cam, and then Cansac, and then Boyak is up here.
Yes, right where your finger was.
So today wasn't particularly fruitful, and we're going to have to carry on doing that time and time again. I think we're best just filming that until we get a bit further advanced. We have plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, and plan E maybe. We have lots of plans, so we're just going to have to almost wing it, but we'll be playing it by ear. We'll keep you up to date with how the search goes. But I don't see the point in doing any plans until we've found the land, really, do you, Anna?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, well, see you all next week, guys.
See you soon.
Don't forget to thumbs up.